Well, in this competition, we've reached the group stage, Alan. Match day one.
Yeah, one of those where you want to get off to a good start. Of course you do. So both sides aiming to do that.
It's a diagonal ball to switch the play here. It is a goal by the keeper. Well, it flew in just under the crossbar.
Yeah, I think he thought for a moment there it was going to actually hit the bar, but no, he's got a goal and it's a good one.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. And the cross is in. And here's the header. And he scores with the header!
Love to see that. Scored a few of these in my time. Good, powerful header to the left.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. Strong, powerful clearance. Tries the volley. Oh, well saved. It's into the back of the net by the goalkeeper. Well, they've increased their lead here, and that could just wrap up the match.
Yeah, the much better team out here today, and that scoreline reflects that.
I did think that this would be one of the tightest games we've seen, Alan, but it's extraordinary. It's gone the other way.
Yeah, it has. It has. I think everybody in the stadium is quite surprised by that, because the one side has been knocking the ball about nice and crisply, the other one's been chasing it and looked flat, lethargic.
Well, he's playing it back to the goalkeeper. Victory here. The referee has now put that in the record books by blowing the final whistle. 3-0 the margin of victory. Well, in this competition, we've reached the group stage, Alan. Match day one.
Yeah, one of those where you want to get off to a good start. Of course you do. So both sides aiming to do that.
And shoots! Oh, that's what we've come to see. That's a brilliant goal.
Not exactly lobbed it, has he? I just wonder about the keeper there, over the top of him.
That's a goal well worth analysing again. And he's in there with a header. Here's the cross, driven goalwards. There's the goal to level the scores. In terms of shots, there's a real gap between these two sides, reflected in the recent goal. But in terms of form, you'd have called it even, wouldn't you?
Well, you would. And I'd like to see the stats at the end as to how many shots they are going to rack up, because they've been peppering that goal.
He's done the job, he's the specialist.
You could say it was a good height for the keeper, but it's finished up in the corner. Well done.
here is another angle on that goal. Two minutes of added time. That's what this says on the board. And is this the moment for them? Well read by the player who stopped that pass, cutting his team apart. Final whistle goes. The game is over, and the final score 2-1. Well, in this competition, we've reached the group stage, Alan. Match day one.
Yeah, one of those where you want to get off to a good start. Of course you do. So both sides aiming to do that.
Attacking well here. Taking it well under pressure. It could be a chance. And he scores spectacularly.
And you won't have hit too many better than this over the years, because that is just arrowing into the top right.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. The team forward with his work on the ball.
The official has indicated at least 3 minutes of added time.
It's so frustrating for them. They're on the attack, they can't break through. The referee's blown his whistle and the game has ended 1-0. Well, in this competition, we've reached the group stage, Alan. Match day one.
Yeah, one of those where you want to get off to a good start. Of course you do. So both sides aiming to do that.
Down to a teammate. Offside. The officials clearly in agreement. And that's a straightforward offside decision. The fourth official has indicated 3 more minutes. Crosses in. A decent fist away by the keeper. Well, that's the end of the contest. Well, possession wasn't everything today, because the team with less of the ball managed to get a draw from this.
Yeah, possession isn't always 9/10 of the law. They didn't take the chances. And
this is a group stage match, and the pressure is high on the players today.
it is, and in tournament football, very much a question of concentration and keeping a good consistency.
That's a useful ball in. And he scores with the header! Sensational strike there for the goal.
The defenders seem to lose the concentration almost. They saw it coming from a long way out. Well, he's a fantastic header of the ball, and his marker stood no chance there.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. shot's on, and yes, a goal, and they're level.
And the way he's hit this one, he flew off his boot to beat the keeper.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Penalty put away.
Certainly used power, but he's kept his composure too to beat the keeper there.
Good look here, again, by the replay of the goal. And he goes for goal with his head. And he's headed it goalwards. Well, he's cleared the danger. Into the attacking third. Can he do it? It's a goal and they're level.
Oh, he would have enjoyed that, wouldn't he? Place it into the top left-hand corner.
Another angle on it here. To the attack, still trying to get the goal that will win them the match. Referee blows, and it's all square. A very good contest, Alan, and I guess it draws probably the right result.
I think so. Not much to choose between the two teams. Very well matched, and it was a good contest, that. Plenty of entertainment.
He was carrying. Group stage action for you today. Some tension in the air, and all the players know exactly what is at stake for them in this game.
And quite often.
Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession. It's a decent cross. Oh, great work by the keeper. Hit on the volley. Goal! The very highest quality.
Well, the keeper's a little disgusted with his defenders because they just haven't come to his aid there after a good save.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. Tackle. 1-0 the final score as the referee brings an end to the game. Group stage action for you today. Some tension in the air, and all the players know exactly what is at stake for them in this game. This could be a chance. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Well, it was considered controlled attacking play, But it's come to nothing in the end, and now they've got to think about defending against the opposition. We're down now to the final 2 minutes of the 90. Has now called a halt. Well, when you look at the shots on goal, you would think there would be one outright winner here, but that hasn't been the case. The game's finished level.
One to forget for a lot of the strikers, they weren't clinical out there. Shooting practice maybe Monday morning.
I think had he been better today, maybe the result would have been better for his side.
Not often you...
This is a group stage match, and the pressure is high on the players today.
It is, and in tournament football, very much a question of concentration and keeping a good consistency of performance.
Shot's on! Superb work to reach that. Great technique and great belief. It's over the line, off the underside of the bar. Goal!
I think the keeper thought he might get a hand on this, but no chance in the end.
Well, that is one that we'll look at again, because it's so eye-catching when that happens. Very rare, really, but it's a special goal.
Yeah, it really gets the crowd buzzing, and looks like being this lad's day. Wonderful strike.
A good look here, again, by the replay of the goal. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. And a corner given by the referee. Alan, your view on the attempt at goal?
Well, nothing wrong with the power. He's thumped this one, but leaning back, hits the bar.
And he's up for the header. Oh, the bar's still shaking. Just got to keep calm. That is a high-class header to score here. Well, he's always been a defender with an eye for goal, Alan. He's got another one.
Yeah, he's one of those defenders that when he goes forward, you always fancy him to get on the end of something. He's done brilliantly there. He's always on the move in the box, this lad. And we know he's a fine header of the ball. He showed it there.
Goes the cross. Now the shot, and they put it in. They'll win it now, surely.
Well, what a finish. I think one of the best he's ever scored. Top right, outside the box.
And here is another angle on that goal. Goes the cross. It's been a very tight game here, and the referee brings it to a halt with a final score of 2-1. Really bad weather today, really good game.
Yeah, we forgot about the weather. Only 10 minutes in because it was so entertaining. Great stuff.
This should be a really entertaining game, and it's a crucial one in this group stage, and we're at match day 3.
Yeah, I have to say, good atmosphere inside this stadium, so let's hope we get an
thing there in that wide area, but the defender's done well, and it's a header. Great goal!
And the keeper's just grasping at thin air. What a header to find the top right.
A good look here, again, by the replay of the goal. crossed it well. And in with the goal!
And he's headed it with enough power to beat the keeper above him now.
Let's see the replay now. Move forward from midfield after that interception. And in goes the cross. It's a goal here and a glorious one, and it's surely the winner. A goal from the very highest quality.
I think he's picked him out from that left-hand side. Wonderful delivery.
Brilliant, accurate cross.
Well, it was just perfect from the delivery to the finish. Top marks.
We had seemed to be stuck in a bit of a stalemate, in truth, but this very, very late goal has changed. And we're looking at the referee, and there goes the final whistle. And the match is finished here, 2-1. This should be a really entertaining game, and it's a crucial one in this group stage, and we're at match day 3.
Yeah, I have to say, good atmosphere inside this stadium, so let's hope we get an entertaining...
Shots on here. That's going to run on through to the goalkeeper. The ball has gone up to indicate 3 added minutes. He can hit it here. Well, they're trying hard to get in front here. Well for the cross. Oh, well done, the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball. That's the final whistle from the referee, and nothing between these two teams. Well, we've been kept on the edge of our seats right to the very end. Looked like there might be a winner for either team, but it's ended as a draw.
Yeah, maybe both sides will feel that they could have won this match, you know, with the chances they...
This should be a really entertaining game, and it's a crucial one in this group stage, and we're at match day 3.
Yeah, I have to say, good atmosphere inside this stadium.
To stretch the opposition using the wider areas here, and there is some backup for him in this position. The score! And we've got a goal. That's the first one, and I think there'll be a few more to come.
And he's just hit it so hard that it's gone over the keeper's head and he hasn't got time to react.
Let's take another look at the goal. And he goes for goal with his head, and the goalkeeper plucked. They pulled it back level with this goal. Oh, a great goal, Alan.
Well, the keeper, quite rightly, is disgusted with his defenders because they've just not helped him out there.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. as well as the vision to switch the play. This late, and that's great. It must be the winning goal.
And he's headed it with enough power to beat the keeper above him now.
Different angle on it here. We had seemed to be stuck in a bit of a stalemate in truth, but this very, very late goal has changed it. It's all over, and there is the final whistle. This should be a really entertaining game, and it's a crucial one in this group stage, and we're at match day 3.
Yeah, I have to say, good atmosphere inside this stadium, so let's hope we get a...
He can lay it off to the supporting player. Going to cross it. Shot on, and they put away the first goal of the game.
And what a goal that is. He's just taken it on first time and he's hit it with such power. Flew into the top right.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. Shoots! And he's put it in for the goal.
And he's just put his foot through this, Martin, and it's flown into the top of the net.
Different angle on it here. Opposition a problem. This might be it. They've scored.
And well, that's evaded the keeper's grasp. A really good finish from him.
Let's see the replay now. For the last time. Some final thoughts on one of the better performers today, Alan.
Got himself a goal and put in a really good shift. Excellent performance.